video, we will be looking at another tense, that is present perfect continuous tense. If you are new to our channel, please do subscribe our channel and watch all the videos we upload, and leave your comment in your comment box. So far, we have learned three tenses: simple present tense, present continuous tense, and present perfect tense. Now we are going to learn present perfect continuous tense. Look at the form of the verb of present perfect continuous tense. Its structure or the form of the verb is subject plus have been or has been plus V1 plus ing form plus object. See, at the beginning I have placed S, at the end O. S stands for subject, O stands for object. Remember, in all the tenses, whenever we find continuous, there we find V1 plus ing form. I remember telling you, explaining you the usage of V1 plus ing form in all continuous tenses. If at all it is a continuous tense, there must be V1 plus ing form. Remember, my dear students, ing form is used in all continuous tenses. We have 6 continuous tenses: present continuous tense, present perfect continuous tense, past continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense, future continuous tense, future perfect continuous tense. In all these continuous tenses, we have V1 plus ing form. Okay, before this main verb, these helping verbs or auxiliary verbs are changed. So they will be used according to the tense we learn or we see. For example, first person I, we, you, they, have been is used. For third person singulars, he, she, it, has been is used. Sometimes students get confusion. Okay, instead of have been, they use has been. They cannot be used interchangeably. So, for first person singular and plural, second person singular and plural, third person plural, have been is used, and for third person singulars, has been is used. Okay, next coming to usage. This is the most important usage of present perfect continuous tense. Okay, look at this usage. Present perfect continuous tense is used to express an action which began at a specific point of time in the past and the same action is still going on or in progress now. So this usage seems to be too long, but do not get confusion here. See, I have drawn a diagram here in order to make you understand thoroughly with regard to the usage of present perfect continuous tense. Imagine this is the time scale I have drawn. So this is the time scale. So in this time scale we find past time and future time. So this is the present point where we are, that is 2020. Okay, from this point when we go back, we come across different points of time in the past. This is 2019. This is 2018, this is 2017, this is 2016, this is 2015, and so on and so forth. Okay, when we go back, we will see different points of time in the past. Likewise, when we go forward, we will see different points in future also. This is 2021, this is 2022, the next 2023, like this. Okay, now come to the present time. This is 2020 where we are now. Okay, imagine an action which began at a specific point of time in the past. Imagine an action began in the year 2015. All of you observe this diagram very carefully so that you will never forget the usage of present perfect continuous tense. In order to make all the students remember this usage forever, I have drawn this diagram and if possible you can also note down. Okay, you can also write it or draw it in your notebook and learn the usage. Imagine in the year 2015, 2019, 18, 17, 16, 15, all these are the past points. Okay, imagine an action began or started in the year 2015, and the same action is still in progress or still going on in the year 2020, that is now. So then present perfect continuous tense is used. See, it is used to express an action which began at a specific point of time in the past. Here the specific point of time in the past is 2015, and the same action is still going on in progress now. So the same action is still going on or in progress now. For example, in the year 2015, your brothers or your relatives went to America. So in the year 2015 they went to America and they settled there. Okay, since then they have been living in America. So to talk about their action, so the example is like this: they have been living in America since 2015. So action started. What is that action? The action of living in America started in the year 2015, and it continued in 2016, and continued in 2017, and continued in 2018, and continued in 2019, and even in 2020 also. The act of or the action of living in America is still in progress. That is the meaning or the usage of present perfect continuous tense. Another example: the children have been playing chess since 4 p.m. For example, the time is 5 p.m. So the children started playing chess at 4 p.m. They started at 4 p.m. and now the time is 5 p.m. So the action started at a specific point of time in the past, and the same action is still in progress at the present moment. So we can use present perfect continuous tense. Here you observe these 4 examples. In these 4 examples you find 2 time indicators. I will introduce you after a few minutes. Look at the third example. He has been writing a novel for 4 months. Imagine there is a novelist. This novelist started writing a new novel 4 months ago. Even after 4 months, the act of writing has not been finished. Still it is in progress or going on. Then we use present perfect continuous tense. And the fourth example: she has been waiting for a train for an hour. Here is a woman. She may be a passenger. She went to the station at a specific point of time, but she waited for 1 hour, and even after 1 hour the train has not arrived. So when she happens to meet her friend or the known people, and she was telling in such a way, she has been waiting for a train for an hour. So after 1 hour, her act of waiting is still in progress. So it is present perfect continuous tense. In these 4 examples, we have seen 2 time indicators. One is since, another one is for, another one is for. Okay, these 2 time indicators are used in present perfect continuous tense. My dear students, in examination point of view, while writing the answers, these time indicators will help you identify the tense. Accordingly, you can write the right form of the verb of a particular tense. See, whenever you come across since or for, most probably the answer will be in present perfect continuous tense. Okay, what are those 2 time indicators? Look at this. The first one is for. For is used with period of time. whenever you want to give an example with a period of time or amount of time, do not forget to use for. For example, for an hour, for half an hour, for some time, for a week, for a month, for a decade, for a long time, for 5 years, for 10 years, okay, for a year. So when you speak about a specific amount of time or period of time, do not forget to use for. Okay, next second one is since. Okay, since is used with point of time. There is a lot of difference between period of time and point of time. Period of time means that is some amount of time, but the point of time means exact point where the action was started. So sometimes we give sentences, we give examples with the period of time, and sometimes we give examples with the point of time. So the difference is our focus is only the amount of time when for is used, and our intention is to concentrate on a specific point of time where the action was started, then since is used. Generally after since, okay, time is used, since 9 o'clock, since 8 o'clock, since 7 o'clock, like that. Next morning, afternoon, evening, night. Okay, parts of the day, since morning, since afternoon, since evening, since night, like that. And next days or the weeks, since Monday, since Sunday, since Wednesday, since Saturday, like that. Next names of the months, since January, since October, since November, since December. Next seasons, Britishers, particularly European countries, they keep on using the seasons also. Okay, since summer, since autumn, since winter, since spring, like that. Next years, these years are past years, not future years, since 2015, 2014, since 2019, and so on and so forth. So there is a difference between these two. For is used with period of time, since is used with point of time. So don't use these two interchangeably. They cannot be used interchangeably. For is always used with period of time, since is used with point of time. You can remember these points where since is used and for is used. Okay, as far as the present perfect continuous tense is concerned, there are questions from the students end as to how to ask questions, how to frame questions whenever we want to draw the answers from others. Okay, for that I give you the clarity. So whenever you want to ask a question in present perfect continuous tense, there are two probable and possible ways. Number one, you begin your question with how long. For example, how long have you been waiting here? Okay, when you meet a person at the bus station or railway station, you want to ask him or her, how long have you been waiting for your bus? How long have you been waiting for your train? So when you ask a question with how long, the answer is supposed to be with a period of time, because the question is how long. That means it demands, it requires the amount of time or the period of time that should be added as part of the answer given by the listener or the other person. And the second question is, when you ask a question or begin a question with since when, okay, since when, okay, how, since when have you been waiting for your train? Since when have you been waiting for your bus? Okay, when you pose a question with since when, the person is expecting the answers from others to give with a specific point of time, exact point of time when your action was started. So these are the two possible or probable ways as to how to frame questions in present perfect continuous tense. Okay, see, these are the two time indicators to identify in the examination to write the right answers. And the students may have a doubt, sir, how the question will be asked in public exam on present perfect continuous tense. To such students, I give two examples as models how the questions are generally asked in public examinations. Look at this example. She dash type a letter for an hour, full stop. This is the question. This is the way how the question is asked in examination, public examination or competitive examination, if they want to test the students on present perfect continuous tense. See, she dash type a letter for an hour. Here the period of time, this is the time indicator. So with the help of this time indicator, you can identify that this is a present perfect continuous tense. Then how do you write she has been? Why do you write has been? Because the third person singular, subject is third person singular, so has been. What is the next one? V1 plus ing form, typing. She has been typing a letter for an hour. Okay, another example. They dash study in this college since 2018. Here in this example we have the time indicator. What is the time indicator? Since 2018. So this since 2018, this is the time indicator used in present perfect continuous tense. So you can take it for granted that this is a present perfect continuous tense. Then you take the structure, subject plus have been or has been. They have been studying. Okay, this is how you write your answers in public examinations or in any competitive examinations. So this is all the information regarding present perfect continuous tense. I hope you have understood the present perfect continuous tense very clearly. Please subscribe our channel English Victor. Thank you.